back to my channel, and this is my flip through of the journal that I made in Natalie of Line Dot Arrow, our mini series that we did the last week in March. And I believe it was Finish What You Started and Use Your Stash, or Use Your Stash, something like that. It was so much fun. We did 2 lives and 1 separate video, and Natalie has already done her flip through of her gorgeous journal, and this is what I did. So I just used up some of my stash, and I used papers from a combination of kits, and I used ephemera from a combination of kits, and this one here I believe is the red velvet kit. I love that kit. And then what I did was I filled it with things that I have been making as mass make things. So on one of my videos for my that one Scrap Stash and Mayhem, I had made these, and these are photo album envelopes, and I just stuffed it with things that somebody could take and put into their journal. So these washi tape and that's all, you can peel it off and use it somewhere, along with the stickers and then the little things that's filled inside there. So I just stuck that right in here in this pocket. And then in here is, I believe this is from Natalie's other group, the Dutch group. She had a challenge going on there, and so these are from those papers and items that I made for that challenge. And I believe that's what these are from. This here is from my stash, and this is something that I did again in my Scrap Stash and Mayhem, one of those videos, and I thought, well, that kind of fits in here just fine. Oops. And then this one here, I hope it takes you over. I did just a envelope, and this is again that red velvet kit. Oh, I love that kit. Love that kit. This is just a piece of scrap paper that I had that I needed to put somewhere. So that's obviously someone can stick stuff in there and tuck it away, and I'm getting stuck on the page here. Okay, so some more writing space, and then this is what I did on our one live. I made this belly band. I love how it turned out. This is from a piece of her paper that the lady was there, and I just needed to use that. And then this here is from the Mugshots kit. So I thought, well, those are nice pieces to write on. And this here again is from that challenge in the Dutch group. And then I just left this page as for writing, and I do have a pocket in here which I just took one of the sheets that I had, and I just folded it up so somebody can use that for making notes and know that there's a pocket here, and they can fill that with their own goodies. And then this one here, there's a pocket here as well, which is the other part of that sheet. I utilize that sheet very well, I'd say, just so that people know that there is a pocket here and they can fill it with whatever. And then this here is a friend of mine. She did a bunch of things with paper and napkins, and this is one of the things that she did. Isn't that a gorgeous napkin? And it's textured, so I thought, you know, that's you can write on it, of course, and decorate it further if you want. So I thought that might be something fun to throw in there. And this here was one of my mass makes for something, and I needed a paper clip, so I thought, there we go, put that in there. And then just some more writing space. And then this one here, I made a pocket out of this page, and what I did was, this was the pop-up challenge in Line Dot Arrow, hosted by Stacy of Two Sister Jam, and this was the mountain pocket one, and I cut the mountains off because I'm not a fan of the mountains. I like this. I like the way that this comes together, but I'm not the mountains. So mine is a non-mountain project. Anyway, so these are just little pieces from individual kits along that, you know, things that I have cut out but haven't used. And so this is pretty stuffed. This one here might be from I don't know. It might be the Sister Jam Retreat papers. Might be, I don't know. So anyways, I didn't back these 2 items here, but that's okay. Someone else can if they like. And then this here, I just made, you can put a little writing spot there. Write a little bit in there. And then we can actually use this for writing as well. And then this here I did on our live. I just made one of the tags into like a little folio envelope type thing. So there's 2 pockets in there. And I used this back of this paper clip, or this paper clip. I think that, yeah, that's what I had that on there. And just put some papers in there again, just write a little note. And then on this side, I did just some spare pieces that I had and a little tag. And then this one here is, I did this envelope. I believe that was also in the challenge in the Dutch group, I think. Stuffed envelopes. I'm not certain. I don't remember. It was one of the challenges. And so I just stuck that in here. More space to write, little notes. And then this here is just, again, just some pieces that I had that I cut to size, cut to fit in here. And then some tags. This one here, I just put, they came together and I just folded them over and glued them together. And this one, I honestly don't know which kit that's from, but again, I didn't back it. So there is my make. I'm going to decide on some kind of closure on this. I'm just not 100% certain yet what I want to do. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to sit this between something heavy and let it sit that way and see if it will settle down instead of becoming the gator mouth. But anyways, there is my project for Natalie and our mini-series that we did for March. And stay tuned for see what we're going to do the last week in April. I'm excited. I don't know what we're doing yet, but I'm excited about it because it's fun to do lives with Natalie. All right, so take care and enjoy your day. Bye-bye.